satu panga swale panga koshiro mangura kuraya bombala kuraya kuraya bombala kuraya kura maliyama kura dangama Maya satu panga swale panga koshiro mangura kuraya bombala kuraya kuraya bombala kuraya kura maliyama kura dangama kura
Sanatu Bawa comes from Nyong, a village in the Karaga district of northern Ghana. She is the leader of a women's group who are into shea butter production for export. This business is their main source of livelihood.
The Malaswan entity, teacher, the Maran farm. Kamanti and Tommy and Burgana, and teaching me, and Jelly Mary, and Dwelling Woman. Tito no, Parana farm is entity.
The Mallory, I'm funny,
I quite a year. Lunash could be.
The women here are faced with many difficulties.
Something
Yeah, Mostraya. The body Pamatuma. The day was she drew the thing in the shell. And merely canon dancing on dinner. A bandy. The bandy thing and none and drug. Number shine and damber. Nere tour quam.
What's more, these days they are not getting enough shea nuts because of the gradual depletion of the shea trees. The tree grows naturally in the wild in the savanna belt of West Africa. In Ghana, it grows in the entire area of northern Ghana, including northern Volta and southern Buno Ahafo. It takes about 30 years to reach the age of maturity. Without harsh environmental conditions, such as bushfires and the felling of the trees, it can bear fruit for 300 years. It can yield 100 tons of shea nuts worth $100 million per year. The fruits are gathered by women to process into shea butter. According to SNV Netherlands Development Organization, there are about 900,000 rural women engaged in shea collection and 7,000 in shea butter processing. The shea butter is packaged and exported abroad for the cosmetic and confectionery industries. Some of the butter is also processed locally into finished products and for household consumption. Multi-TA Enterprise specializes in shea cosmetics and butter production. Shea butter is not only exported as a raw material. Here at Multi-TA Enterprise, it is also processed into finished products like soap and pomade. Abubakar Rabiatu is the Chief Executive Officer of Multi-TA Enterprise. She says shea butter forms a greater proportion of the material she uses for shea soap, shea body pomade, and African black soap.
We use the shea butter, palm kernel, coconut oil, and cocoa as potash.
The northern region is considered as one of the poorest regions in Ghana. But the shea nut business is improving the lives of many people. Statistics from Shea Network Ghana, a private sector coordinating body for shea, shows that there are about 1,000 shea traders and 200 shea cooperatives in the country. There are also 11 international factories and 40 Shea cosmetic companies. The local traders face challenges in the area of low prices and lack of government supportive policy. Alhaji Baba is a bulk distributor of shea nuts to multinational companies. He started the business 17 years ago and has employed many youth.
How can we do? And they were saying that if we can try to make the road.
He does not have the needed support to expand his business.
Let me tell you something. When you come to the market, when we are in share season, you can see everybody is happy in the market. Truck pushers, women, and then the loading boys, all of them, and even drivers. When they come here, it's easy for them to get load to Tema. But when we go to the off season, you can see how people are suffering in the market. When we try our best to respect this particular share nut, and government come up with support, I think it can help to reduce the poverty in Ghana.
The economic importance of shea nuts are varied and many.
The shea industry goes into two major global industries. The first one has to do with cosmetics. The value of cosmetic today is $382 billion. 23% of the industry is the skincare sector, and skincare accounts for 82 billion. The number one raw material base for skincare is shea. It's shea butter. And 82 billion means twice the economy of Ghana. So if we have a business or an industry which is twice the economy of Ghana, and the number one raw material base is shea butter, then we don't need any calculator or pen and paper to tell the contribution that shea butter can bring to this economy. The other industry has to do with the confectionery, and the category here is the chocolate. Chocolate today has 117 billion market value globally, and it's increasing exponentially, especially from the BRICS country, the emerging markets. And shea has some fractions we call the shea stearin, which can be used with other specialty fats to produce what we call cocoa butter equivalent. Today, if you look at the rate at which cocoa prices is growing, it has to do with supply gap between demand and supply. Okay? And the best equivalent which could be used as a substitute is shea fraction called shea stearin.
Promoting shea butter in the country is a difficulty. Anna Maria, a shea butter advocate, says government can intervene to revamp the shea nut industry.
Our shea butter goes very far because we export to the Body Shop, which is a very big cosmetic company in the UK. And they have about 56 countries they export their cosmetics to. So therefore, when I had the opportunity of going around to Sweden, Germany, UK, and Canada even to talk about the use of shea butter, in fact, the market improved. You could see that many people were rushing in now to buy the shea butter. If the government can help us get a market outside, that will help because most of the shea butter is lying down there. Or we turn the shea butter into other uses, quite apart from the fact that it contains no cholesterol, and some women use it even for cooking.
There are still key challenges in the sector that needs to be addressed.
The first has to do with lack of, should I call it, government attention to the industry. And it has to do with awareness with respect to the real value of the shea industry. The other difficulty we have has to do with the gap between academia and the industry to develop the right tools, the right processing systems, and the right research so that we can really bring out the true value of the shea to the society. We need to develop the necessary infrastructure to bring the nuts from the hinterlands to the processing centers.
It is estimated that there are about 9 million shea trees in Ghana. This number is reducing because of the destruction of the trees. In certain situations, the trees are felled to pave way for the planting of other economic trees like mango. This trend is threatening the livelihood of those engaged in the shea butter business.
There are some places that they were getting maybe 100 bucks, and this time they are getting 50 bucks. So the now that we are getting from that place, we are not getting much again. So it is destroying our work slowly.
Most companies using shea butter as raw material base are also worried about the destruction of the shea trees. The boss of Sekaf Ghana Limited, a cosmetic company, is not happy about this current situation.
Such a very complicated tree that doesn't grow easily, that provides jobs for rural people, that gives us important shea butter that we use in our cosmetics, as well as in the formulation of chocolate, has more value than just cutting it to make firewood. So it doesn't make economic sense to actually cut down a shea tree. In fact, we think that there has to be regulations to prevent the cutting down of shea trees.
Suleiman Lukman Bawa of Star Shea Ghana Limited has been advocating for the protection of shea trees.
What this cocoa can give to the Southerners, shea tree also can provide this financial support to we the Northerners too. That is why we have come out that for a campaign that let's protect shea tree. Then when we protect it well, it will also motivate us, and we also get income from the shea tree.
Shea Network Ghana is embarking on a series of educational programs to educate people on the dangers of destroying the trees.
This burning has been going on for over 200 to 300 years. It has been an annual event. But of course, the shea tree has survived that, but the population is declining. It's becoming alarming and interesting and important because that cannot continue. As many as 12 to 15 factories have been invested in Tamale area, from Bupe all the way to Savulugu. Big time monies have gone in to process shea. This is the raw material is coming from the shea trees. So as you continue to destroy them, then these industries and these businesses that create jobs for closer to 900,000 women in the 3 northern regions, and then nationally, in terms of our national income, then of course there is the need for us to stop that.
What has your organization been doing in the area of protecting shea trees?
The SNG has been looking at what are the relevant laws that are not suitable in protecting and conserving shea. So first, we were looking at Act 571 of Ghana, which establishes the Forestry Commission. The Act, among other things, covers protection from timber, but does not cover NTFP, that is non-timber forest species, including shea. So we've been advocating, and we are at far advanced level in trying to include shea in what we call a schedule of economic trees, such as cocoa, that are protected. So even if you have to cut them, then there's an economic implication. We are at far advanced level with that. The second level we are looking at is engaging with 30 district assemblies in the 3 northern regions, in fact 33, for each of the district assembly to have local level bylaws that are gazetted, that seek to protect shea trees.
The Savulugu District Assembly has made some attempts to prevent the destruction of the shea trees.
So far, what we have done, we have been able to pass a bylaw to protect the environment.
In the area of enforcement, how do you ensure that the bylaws that you've enacted are strictly adhered to?
In terms of enforcement, what we do as Savulugu Nanton Municipal Assembly, we use the traditional the authorities, to help us in enforcing the bylaws that we have enacted at the district assembly.
Some traditional authorities have also now recognized the importance of the shea trees. The University for Development Studies is nursing shea trees to prevent it from growing extinct.
The advantages of bringing them into cultivation are many. You are able to control the production, you are able to improve upon the varieties, you are able to improve on even the quality of the products.